Hello and welcome once again to Caversham Central. This video is an update on the town scene which I started probably about 5-6 weeks ago, and want to show you where I'm at with it. Now, on the last video, which has since become Busgate, a couple of people, I say a couple of dozen people very kindly pointed out that the way I had the road layout, the bus would have meant that the bus's passengers were getting off in the middle of the road rather than on the pavement. I'm never going to get a job as a town planner, am I? Let's face it. Anyway, so the net result of that was that I moved the bus stop and into a slightly more conventional position. So we now have it on the side of the road, and there you go. You can see that, and the bus just pulling into the stop. I think I showed you these gardens last time round, but they're all now finished and in situ with trees and all that kind of stuff. And then the idea is that this will be the end of the road with the recycling bottle banks and what have you, some parking. And then moving around, this here will be a bridge, and I've actually got wood on the other side ready for the bridge to go to be put into place. That's going to be the next project. This street is still one way. We've still got the post office van parked on the double yellows, and now it breaks into two lanes at the end. So there'll be a retaining wall going along here. That's ready to go, and then two lanes. So you get a choice of whether you're going to go left and left again. There'll be another bridge coming across here, or right, which will, the idea is it will take you out of town. So if I go round, and you could maybe get a bit of a look at the at this road. As you can see, we've got the Belisha beacons kit, and that's installed and working pretty well, together with the speed camera which came from 10 Commandments, and I've put in the obviously all the markings on the road. And on the side I've gone with a couple of Bachmann Scenecraft buildings. Let me just zoom around, there we go. Right, so first up we've got the auto centre, and I've got the guys there working on an old Capri. Or two of them working. One of them looks like he's texting or whatever, texting his bird. And then next door, I've bought one of the ambulance stations, which I think looks pretty good and in keeping. I'm waiting for Hattons to get the modern London ambulance from Oxford diecast, I think it is. Waiting for that to come into stock, and then I'll get that in place as well. The controls, or rather the controls to switch for the Belisha beacons is just under here, and as you can see, there we go, not working, and bang, hey presto. There. So that's the kind of the road layout. And as I say, hopefully a bit more conventional than what we had before. Behind the parade of shops we have some more back gardens. Now you probably can't see too well, in fairness, but a couple of women having a chat over the fence, and then a couple of old guys sat chewing the fat. Someone suggested having a really overgrown garden. I thought that was a top idea, so thanks to whoever it was that suggested it. We've got an old car wheel and a white good in the back garden, and then the final house in the row is dominated by this very large tree. I was a bit nervous about putting a big tree in. I've got a couple of them, and I just thought might be a bit too much, but actually it's really grown on me, if you'll excuse the pun, and I think it actually looks really good. I also, from Kite's Lights a while ago, bought this Bob's Hot Dogs stand, and that's been put in place now as well, and is wired up and ready to go. So what we have then is a bit of a car park just behind all of the shops and restaurants. I've also wired up the street lights, which are from Kite's Lights, and I'll turn the main lights on and see what you think. So there we go, lights off, and hopefully you can see the street lights that are in place. I've put lighting inside some of the buildings, and I mean, obviously they're way too bright for the time being. I need to paint the inside of the buildings black, because I don't think in real life you get light shining through the roof and that kind of thing. So I need to do some work on that. So that will be a job for the coming weeks. But yeah, the lighting I think looks pretty realistic, about the right sort of level for the street lights at least. Just need to sort the rest of, as I say, the rest of the lights inside the houses out. There we go, there's the hot dog van. Looks a bit better, I think, with the lights on. Then we scroll down, that's what we scroll. Move around to the traffic scene and the Belisha beacons. So that's all of the work that's been done. The next job is to put in place the bridges and get those in place, and the retaining walls. I hope you like what you've seen. I hope everyone's happy with the fact I'm not murdering passengers by making them get out in the middle of the road or anything like that anymore. I'll leave you with a few shots of the nighttime scene, and I'll obviously be posting another video in the near future. Okay guys, thanks a lot.